This is the Tier 10 Swedish Tech Tree Heavy, the Kranvagn. It is a vehicle that I haven't played in quite a while, but it's also a tank that I believe to be completely overpowered, from the fact that it has incredible levels of heat pen, it has ridiculously strong hull down capabilities, and the fact that it now even has pretty good DPM. A lot of people always try to complain that the Kron doesn't have like good damage per minute, and to be fair, it is on the lower side. 2300 is not great. But 2300 is not bad either. It's pretty average when it comes to the heavies class in general. If you were to look at something like an IS-7 and you were running calibrated shells on it, you're going to be looking at 2403. So the Kron is only slightly less damage per minute than an IS-7. And if you look at the hit points this vehicle features, you can get it up to 2600. In fact, we are going to remove our crispy bread and we're going to put enhanced sandbags on this vehicle. We could do it even better and put another sandbag and give the vehicle 2700 health, but I don't really think that's necessary as of right now. The Kron is kind of insane in that regard. You've got a lot of HP, and you also feature a really dangerous gun. You're able to deal 1200 damage in just 6 seconds from the first shot. Not only do you have all this clipping potential, crazy good pen, and even decent DPM for a heavy, but you also feature 9 degrees of gun depression and, well, a turret that is basically impervious to anybody while you're hull down. When you combine all these together, it creates, in my opinion, probably the most dangerous tier 10. I'd say this and the T-57 Heavy are up there for some of the hardest tanks to counter if driven by a skilled player. Obviously, if you're not going to be good at the game, then the Kron is not going to be a good tank for you. You have to drive it hull down. You have to know positions to use it. And a lot of people don't know those positions, so they end up doing very bad. But if you do know those positions, you'll do really, really well. So this game, we have 3 heavies, IS-7, M6O, E5. It really depends where our team heads, where I'm going to go. Ideally, I'd like to go up the bridge in this tank, but it doesn't always mean that's going to work out for us. We're going to have to see which way our heavies end up going. Our Yo's going to town, our E5's going to town, which mean we are going to town. At the end of the day, I'm going to stick with the heavies because mediums are going to fall apart way faster than the heavies. Well, that's at least what I think, but you never know. Depends on how far they poke out. Now, the Kron got a speed buff not too long ago, which allows the vehicle to achieve a top speed of 40 now when you're using super speed boost, which is actually quite nice. We can see that their team has also driven some tanks over towards the heavy side, including an FE2 and 5B183. Okay, well, we're going to maneuver our way over here. And this 183 is not going to enjoy this, I don't think. Not exactly sure what I'm looking at here, though. There you go. We got 2 shells into the enemy, and our driver died. One thing you will have to keep in mind about this tank is that the driver loves to die. It's really, really bad. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. Driver has a kink for dying, I guess. We're going to aim in on the Concept's lower plate, bring him down to a 1-shot. Even though we are at our least effective DPM right now, I'm just hoping that the E5, there you go, finishes off the enemy Concept. Just like that, we are already in a very, very solid situation. And I was gonna dump my shell. At this point, I might as well just wait 2 more seconds, though, for my clip to get another shell in before we... I'm just gonna let... Yeah, I was about to say, I'm gonna let our E5 poke that, and we're gonna track the 183, and we're gonna finish him off. There you go. Easy clears. You can see how the Kron is kind of stupid. I mean... I just don't get how you counter this tank. Like, if it sits hull down, I always love when people are like, oh, you just rush it, it's got low DPM. I'm like, okay, then rush me. Rush me with my 3 heavies next to me. I'll watch, and I'll keep watching, because you're not going to do anything. There you go. 1 easy shell into the U100, 2 easy shells into the U100, and 3. There you go. That's 1200 damage we just took off of that vehicle. And just like that, we are at 3500 damage. I mean, so dumb. So dumb. Alright, let's just reload. Yo is going to out-reload us, but that's alright. We're going to get 1 shell into the AMX. It's a low roll, but I'll take 350 damage. It's not too bad. In this vehicle, it's usually ideal just to shoot your shells when you can in a late-game situation like this. We're just going to load a heat shell, and... oh my... The E5 ate our shot. I'm so sad. I can't. We should have just driven to the side of him. Oh well. That is still a pretty good result. I think we did what? Just shy of 4,000 damage there. So, not a bad game. Just, I can't believe that E5 ate our shell there. Oh well, yeah, 3,934 damage. Pretty good result for our first game. We didn't really need to do anything in terms of effort. We just went bonkety bonkety bonk all day, and our opponents fell apart. I don't know why they played so aggressive in town. Like, that concept thought he was unstoppable, and very quickly learned his lesson. Thankfully, I had teammates covering me, but that's why I went town instead of going bridge. I kind of figured that two mediums really aren't going to do enough, and at the end of the day, if I go with the mediums, you know what they're going to do? If stuff hits the fan, the mediums are just going to bail and leave me, and I'll be the one to take up the HP. I don't want that. I want to be with the team. So that's why we maneuvered our tank. Alrighty, second game. Let's see what we can do. Alright, we got an Object 140. Decent player. I know that person. M6 Yo. E100. Okay, I mean, not too many tanks we should have to worry about on the heavy side here. We're just going to, again, activate our Super Spedge and head into the front. I'm going to ping the windmill, because that's where I'm going to head. So hopefully the team supports me, and we'll find out. The Yo is definitely a scary tank, especially if it's running the double shot. I'm not really scared about triple shot Yo, to be honest. That's just not much of a threat to me. But the double shot, that tank can easily rip 1,000 of my health off before I'm even able to counter it. So, okay, we were able to cross. I would guess that their team is going towards base A. Maybe not. Maybe their Yo just put himself in a really, really bad position. There's one shell into his vehicle, and two shells into his vehicle, and... oh, we got that third one out. I wasn't sure if it was going to pen or not, but yeah, I mean, we just obliterated that Yo, and already their team is hurting quite a bit. I'm telling you, this tank is insane. Alright, so Prog got shot. I'm not really sure why the Prog's there to begin with. I'm just going to reload. IS-7 pokes and E100 shoots, which means all we need to do is reload for 3 more seconds, and we'll have our most effective DPM. 3, 2, 1, and bye-bye to the Yo. Then we're going to poke this guy, get one nice shell in, and we're going to poke him one more time, get another nice shell in. Bruh, he killed my commander again? I just repaired it. Now we have to wait 70 seconds. If you don't know what the dead commander does, it means that your tank's going to be basically less effective in every single way. Bruh. I know who that is. That's Mini in the 140 just camping in the back farming. The only problem with camping in the back is that he's not going to do anything when push comes to shove. So we're going to aim it on the KPZ. There you go. Easy shot. We're up to 2,700 damage already. And again, this is why this vehicle is pretty dang insane. Alright, let's maneuver our way on up here. Oh, that 4005 is going to be dead before we get there. Alright, I'm just going to head over towards mid then. The only good thing is that as an auto-reloader, even with a dead commander, it's not too bad because we just get to reload our clip while driving in the position. But we do have less DPM. Our clip reload is quite a bit longer with a dead commander. So let's see. We got the Object 140 in front. And 3, 2, 1, and 1 bonk into his vehicle. 436. And 2 bonk. Oh, okay. That made very little sense, but it's alright. We got another shell out anyway. And, yeah, he's dead. Alright, well, we finally got our commander back, which means our reload is a little bit faster, at least. We're going to aim it on the, cron. Or, not the cron. My brain just died. We're going to aim it on the grill. There you go. Easy game. I mean... this tank is just stupid. You saw that. We clipped the Yo rate in the beginning, clipped the E100. And really the only reason we didn't even get out more damage was because of the fact our commander died 2 times in a row. But there's not much I can really do about that. 3,600 damage. Overall today, I played 3 battles in the vehicle, and we went 4,096 damage and 100% win rate. I mean, the Kron is an incredible tank. And people that refuse to believe that, I usually just say don't understand how to drive it properly. You would think after 900... or how many games do I have in the Kron? I don't even know where it is. Yeah, 980 games with a 76% win rate and 3,500 people would listen, but I don't know. I think the tank's incredible. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.